Hello everyone, so welcome back to SPFx series. So this is a tutorial 3. So we are going to learn how we are going to create our first web part. So as we already discussed how we're going to set up our machine and thing, to check my playlist. Before going ahead, let's quickly start. So let me create another folder. So I'm inside the folders. So what I will do, I will use the human generator. So let me quickly show you. I will just use yo and then it will start for the human generator. It's already installed. So I will do. So yes, I would like to, what is the solution name? Same as it is. I would like to create a web part and the web part name is hello world. And I will like to use a React framework, right? So everything is set up. Now it will take some time to install everything. It will run npm install. So, so you here, if you see, it will going to install all the dependencies and the dependencies, if you see, the package or JSON file, if you see, these are the dependencies going to be added and these are the dependencies, right? So as we selected a React DOM, it will use the React DOM. Also, as we know, the SharePoint is using the Office UI Fabric, and also Office UI Fabric has a component. So going going to use this component which is inside the Fluent UI slash React, and these are all the libraries. SP core library, component base, and this is property pane and web part base, and the SP load as subset, and the last is SP Office UI Fabric core. And these all are the dev dependencies we require to development. So for Gulp, to make a package, build a package and deploy and ship it. And this is ESLint command we will require for linting. And I think, yeah, this is so. Meanwhile, it will take some time to install all the dependency. I will catch you in a bit. So, all the dependency has been installed. Quickly show you the web part. So for the getting started, if you are here and you would like to go to these other step, and you will see the video as well provided by the Microsoft. So this is a serious step that we gone through earlier, and I have created, and I will show you what are the web where we need to use this gulp serve command and everything. So this is just I would like to show you. So this is the web part. If you want to run, you use the gulp serve command, and for basics there is a web title, web absolute URL, and server URL. So you can use this web.context.page page context. So basically this page context will give you the information about. So this is a dummy how it's look like when you are going to use. This is out of the box web part. So if you would like to, you can use the TypeScript to define your interface and everything, and you can use the list. You can connect to the SharePoint list to insert, update, delete operation, anything you would like. So there is a SP HTTP module. So you can import this module and you get the response from the list. So you just need to use the absolute URL. Rest of the list you need to specify, and we are good to go to get the information about the list. It will, this code will retrieve all the lists, right? So you would like to add, so this is a, you can use this CSS SAS module, and these are the command you will use. And in the class, the way you will render your style. Yes, right. So once everything you have added and everything get done, you need to, there is another thing to deploy your web parts. So you have done your dependency everything. Then there is a called solution package or solution file where you can specify all your solution name, ID, the version, and what metadata you would like to. If you have a specific URL, category, and screenshot, everything you can put it over there. And the finally the name of the, and this is a path where your SPKG file is left. Basically earlier this is a file we will deploy it to the tenant, and then it will available, right? So you can host your web part into the CDN location. The best part is this, the CDN we will only we need to specify the URL, the CDN, and then uh, so you can host your web part in the CDN as well, right? So for that you need to enable your Microsoft CDN, and then once it is enabled you can do the most of the same thing, but you need to space here to see include client side assets true, skip feature deployment is domain isolated. I think chart description. I think there is a feature that is that need to deploy. If I think there is something, I will let you know in the later videos, like what exactly you need to do in order to do that. So if you see the include client side asset, I think they said to introduce the SPFx in the version of the supported SharePoint is if you want to non-promise. This is just specify this attribute, right? So you can deploy it, and there's your CDN as well, right? So all your client side network, client side JavaScript, you will put into the folder and specify the path. So let me quickly walk you. Let me quickly walk you so the SPFx, so the folder structure. Give me a minute. Uh, okay. Okay. So if you see here, so this is the config file, the config.json file. This is basically specify the bundle information, how the bundle is created, and what are the components. So right now we have one component is called WebPart. So if we are going to add a multiple components, we can add a multiple components here as well. I will show you how we will do it. And this is the way I'm talking about a deploy to Azure. So if you want to deploy to Azure, you need to specify the storage account and your access key. So that way you can deploy to Azure, right? So the package solution is the one that we discussed. Like this is where we can specify the name of the package and the UID, and this must be from all the web SP PKG file has a unique identifier that will specify when we are going to deploy it, right? And this is a feature. So if we have used the uh, so this feature is available in the site settings. We can enable and disable based on that it will appear. And this is related to the SAS, and this is serve.json file, right? I have already mentioned. So if you want to be locally deploy your solution, you need to specify this your serve.json file here, and you specify the URL over there. I think, yeah, this is the CDN base that we're already discussed. If you want to put it over there, cd, and specify the URL here, right? So this is what the configuration config.json. It specify the bundle information, deploy -azure.storage if you want to deploy to Azure storage, and this is package.json file. By the information about your package and what are the features. If you want to specify the DOS short description, long description, and this is the SaaS. If you want to serve it locally, you specify the port. And this is the manifest file, right? So now it's completed the config. Let me quickly jump into the web part. So in the web parts, when we are creating a web part, we have this web parts folder. Inside that we will have the list of the web parts, right? The one solution may have a multiple web parts, right? So, and this web part has, this is the asset library, and these are the components as file, and uh, this is a property props. React will specify the props, and we pass the props here, and then the SaaS specify to use like link styles dot links, and this is the classes available here, right? And this is a component that is going to be rendered, right? So this, and these are the LOC file, the locale file. Basically we here uh, creating a strings constant. So and then you can use it. So it might be a multilingual. If you want to be code for a multiple different languages, you can create the different uh, based on your region, right? And this is the file is called web part manifest file. This file is create the IDs, name of the web part, the component type, the version, and the manifest version, and the supported, like as we see, you can deploy the supported hosts. You can specify it in the SharePoint web part, Teams personal app. You can put it in the Teams tab and SharePoint full page. So, and this is pre-configured configured entries, like where you want to put your web part to be visible, which group, what would be the title and with the description and the properties, like. So I will show you where. So this is the final component, the web part ts file, which is going to be rendered, right? So here are going to export our component, and we'll place it somewhere else, and in the render method it will render it then. And this is the init method, right? And this is based on the environment, office, outlook, teams. So if how your web part is render, and these are the some of the events. So for on theme, so I will let you know, or if you want to use your as we already discussed, you can use the web part property as well, and custom defined properties. So here you can do it. These are all the property labels and everything. So once it is done, you are good to go. This is an index file .js, right? So, and apart from this, we have this teams. So if you are basically we are not deploying to this is for ESLint settings, and the git ignore files and npm ignore files and u.c. Basically this is used for the migration if you're going to migrate. So this file contain the information about your app, and this is the one where we discuss the gulp file, where you can serve your local development, create your packages and everything. Like for example, Gulp Serve. So if you go, these are the basic command: build, clean, test. Basically, Gulp bundle, Gulp clean, Gulp test. Right? These are the command, and these are the README dot. This is the ts config, and get attributes, and this is readme file. So I think these all are the files. So let me quickly show you how you're going to run it and put it over there. So if you already know that I have created this my tenant, so this is the URL. I will use this, copy this URL, and I'm going inside the uh, file, and here I will put this URL. I need to just put the domain. The domain is, so I will copy this and paste it over there and save. Also, I will open my WebPart file. So if I want to chase something, I can, uh, not this one, the component one, right? This is a component. Okay. So without wasting time, I will do gulp serve. So it will take some time. We'll create a bundle. It's a various string, subtasks. Okay. So there is another thing we need to do. We need to create the certificate, right? In order to do that. So if you are already aware of, we have a command gulp cert test something like, or let me quickly see the documentation, right? So if you see the documentation here, in the setup your environment, you will see the node version we need to install, and the CLI, Yeoman, install, and this is a part we're talking about gulp. So we need to gulp trust dev cert it. It will take some time. Just prompt this. I just create a uh, it will create certificate. Let me this in a separate window. Now this is the file, right? So if you see here right now, we have a folders like this source. Let me run gulp serve. When we run gulp serve, you will see some folders. So it will ask for the security. See, so the library folder is created. We say allow access. Do not okay. So it's, you see it open in a new tab. Say I click OK. So you will see here. You need to keep an eye on here. If you see, we created a temp directory as well. Create a temp directory, left folder, dest folder. These are the folder are created, right? And when I'm click here, right now, if see there is no web part visible, right? So in order to do that, we need to press F12, and the developer window there, we need to go to the console, remove all points. The network tab, we need to make sure we disable the cache, and here we need to press Control F5, and we need to keep an eye on here. If you see the request, you'll see the request is coming. So let me click again and see local. So this is a web part. Now let me update some of and save it and see whether I'm talking about the whole hot reload. So let me go inside the template. Yeah. So Control S, I press save. And if you see here, it's starting a subtask finish, they refresh it, finish, they are going to prepare the bundle and total duration this and starting a subsha. Okay, so they finish everything. And if I'm going to refresh my screen and see how it's look like, right? Press Control F5. Right now it's not running in a watch mode, so that's why it's not refresh automatically. Uh, so let me dev see dev code comma. So it's updated, right? Let me show you a couple of things. So first, if you go here and click Added Web Part, we'll see this message. Put the description, the rated, right? So this is a property pane. And once you have done with the development and everything, the next step you need to deploy your web part, right? So in order to do that, there are a couple of things you can do. So let me quickly do it. So first you need to go to the settings, the admin settings. Here to go to the SharePoint. To all, click to the SharePoint. The SharePoint, you're able to see the SharePoint admin portal, right? And here you will see all your active sites. So, but we need to go to the app catalog, right? For that, you need to click to the advanced APIs. I think you are in, yeah, more features, and there you will see the apps. You need to open this apps. It will open the app catalog, right? So here we will put our SPFg file. Okay, got it. So it's installing. So it's installed successfully. And let me do some of those things here. What I will do, I will swap it and I will so I've clicked this kill the session and I will do gulp bundle hyphen ship. So the same command is also available. Here I will show you. You go there, publish to marketplace. This is the button. This is the link. You go there, and there is some of the checklists. You will after publishing an app, you need to go to the app catalog. That what we did. WebPart started deploy, right? So we need to deploy it. So I just looking into Gulp bundle app catalog. So single page build customization app catalog validation after publishing. So let me click this. Uh, okay. So here what we did, if you see, we have created our bundle. The next step we need to do, we need to just press gulp, right? You will see the list of the commands are available. Okay, it's not there, so you need to go to here, gulp C, gulp serve. So these are the default tasks that is executed. Copy, config, and this is a default task, right? So I think there is a command is called gulp task. It will show the list of the task as a available task, right? So let me check. Gulp task to list all the available tasks. Okay, I need to gulp task. Take this one, right? So there is a gulp package solution. So we need to use this one. So we'll do gulp package solution hyphen ship. Will create a package file, right? Inside the SharePoint folder. If you keep an eye here, so you see create this file, and this is a WebPart file, right? And we are, let me quickly show you. Um, so we are in the manage app, right? What I will do, I will explore it. Explore, reveal in Explorer view. Now, so now in the web part, we have the SharePoint. Inside the SharePoint, we have solution and this file. We need to drag it. So I will also show you how we're going to automate this one. So right now it's just, I would like to show, so it's saying the pack to enable it, entire web only for enable web. So if you see entire web app, shows it's saying is enable successfully for entirely, right? So state is enable, custom, and the version is this, and this is the icon, right? So now we need to go here. Now we need to close this workbench, and I will show you the site features, the features name, as we already know there's a features. So I will click here, go to the site settings, there is site content, site settings, and here you will see we have this features, right? Manage features. Show. the features name, right? If you go here, as I already discussed with you, config file, sorry, in here in package file, we have this feature name is called 02 WebPart feature. I will copy this one. Not there. I think maybe it's a site collection feature. It's not there. I think we have deployed globally, so that's why it's not showing here. We need to check the globally available feature, right? It's there, but it deployed globally, so that is why it's not visible. What I will do, I will edit this page and edit uh okay, so that page. So it will okay, it will edit the extension. I would like to add it. So I will create a new page and then create a new page, right? Blank page. Let's go. Let's go. So create a page. It will take some time to create the page, and we have this page, right? So what I will do, I will delete this web part, the out of the box web part. Right? Click this one. If you see this is already deployed, right? So it's there. So I'm going to publish it. Okay, title. So I will show you first web part, publish it, right? So this is available and this is here. Try to share and share it. So this is web part is created successfully, right? So if you are still wanted to see like this is more feature tab permission, right? So this is our app catalog, right? So manage app. This is app. This is app. So okay. So I would like to, if you want to delete it, you can delete it. You go to. Let me do one thing more. Let me update some of the things, and I will show you like how you're going to do the rethink again, right? So I mean, how going to update the things and deploy it again. So it pretty much straightforward. So, but hardly take a minute. So right now we are here. We need to update it, update our solution, right? So for that, we go there. We need to first update our solution file. This package version, I will save one. I will save it. Okay. So now next step. Uh, next step pretty much straightforward. Here the screen. Now I need to use gulp clean, right? First I need to clean everything, but we haven't make any changes, right? So I will do what I will do. I will update some of the template and that. So do it. Let me go to inside the web part and the component. This is updated web part. Say save. And now I would like to uh, So like to here, if you see the name of the web part and the ID and these are the features. And here I have this component I feature. This is a description, right? And the title would be, I will say, update web part. And now I will do the same thing. I need to use gulp. I need to use uh, gulp bundle and then package the solution, right? Once it is done, we are good to go. Okay. Okay, it's completed. So bundle is done. We need to okay, see the task gulp hyphen hyphen task, right? It will show the list of the task, table task. Based on that, we will pick. So I think this is package solution. Gulp hyphen. What I did earlier. I mean, need to see the list of the task, right? It's not at gulp task bundle ship. Okay, this is the ships. So this is the task, but gulp hyphen tasks. Yes, okay. Sorry. So gulp hyphen hyphen tasks. This will give us the list of the task, and we need to use this package solution. So with ship, right? We have already used this one. Okay. Just wanted to check like it's auto saves. Okay. So it's completed, right? So now we need to do the same thing. To go here, we need to update the web part. So for that, explore explorer view. Okay. So now we have this web part inside the SharePoint solution. And if you see the 1121, right? So we need to drag it something like this. So place. You see the version name. So yes, enable app. You have to keep an eye on the version, right? Also, you will see I have updated that the title of the part as well, right? So close. So if you see the version has been changed. Now this is the web part. So Control F5. Okay, so this is updated web part. Thank you everyone. I hope you like it. So next time I will bring the upcoming us coming have this extension and other things, right? I will catch you later. Bye.